Hanaki! Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oiran from Mialoon. Good evening, everybody. Happy OniMon. Happy. We're doing the thumbs up today because everything's fine. Can I get a thumbs up in the chat? Everything's fine. Everything's okay. We're good. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. I'm embracing the streamer lifestyle by asking you to say things in the chat. Don't get used to it. I'm not really good at this kind of thing. Anyway, hi. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm fine. I'm getting through it. Does that mean we can bully Yuno again? I guess? Just typical OniMon experience. Our one collective brain cell is obliged to respond. Chats do like it when they are asked to put things in the chat. This is true. Just careful what we have to say. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. No. Don't say that to me. I'm doing my best. That high, though? You liked that, huh? I don't think I did anything special. I did the Kirby inflection, but like a couple octaves lower. We enjoy when you tell us to do things? Yes, I've noticed. I've noticed, I'm aware. Nothing wrong with that, though. We all could use a little bit of direction sometimes. Good morning from the east. Good morning! Ohanaki to you! So I guess it's a proper Ohanaki on that side. It's evening for me, and yet I still say Ohanaki. Yuno's a refreshing change of pace. Good news. No, not particularly. I'm just kind of trying to, you know, get myself out of the funk by force. I'm forcing myself to be more positive. I'm just like, have energy. Dang it. Yuno has one greeting. I do, just the one. I can't come up with any others. I also feel like if I changed it, though, everyone would be like, who are you? You're not Yuno anymore. It's a Hanaki somewhere. Yeehaw to that, brother. Checked my Nintendo Online app on the Switch. They have Kirby icons. One of them is Kirby fishing. Yeah, my icon, before I switched it to Iono, my icon used to always be Kirby holding a heart above his head. Because that is my son. My son, by the way. So I always was using that. But then when they came out with the limited edition Pokemon Scarlet and Violet icons and they had one for Iono, I was like, I have to get it. She is very cute. And so I became Iono. If someone says Yuno is cute, she's gonna bonk you. Try it out if it's true. Do I look like I have the energy? I'd be banning my entire chat. You're an Iono zoner? Not really. I just think she's cute. Like, aesthetically, she's very cute. I like cute girls. Pink anime women, specifically. When I finally got to her in the game, I remember feeling like she was a little bit overhyped. But I guess it's because she looked like a VTuber, so everyone thought she was going to be a VTuber, but in reality, she was just a normal streamer. She's more like a TikToker, if anything. TikTok live streamer. She's a streamer like you. She's just like me. She's just like me for real. Me pointing at the screen when Iono does anything to her chat. I do that. flesh tuber. Honestly, I think I would have been more interested in her character if we found out that Iono was a VTuber, and then the actual person behind Iono was like the exact opposite. I love opposite vibes. Having a completely like cutesy Genki persona as the VTuber, but then behind it, it's just a girl in sweatpants and a hoodie. I guess that trope was already taken by Penny. Not necessarily VTuber, but like, you know, she had like that whole aesthetic on lock, including the like evolution pandering, so I guess they couldn't repeat it too much, but I would have loved it. I'm still confused how the Magnemites don't make her hair all staticky. They're not real Magnemites. They're actual just hair clips. They emote, but they are hair clips. It's anime logic. It's not actual Magnemites. So you know, what the frick? I am sometimes cute behind the scenes. Not always, but sometimes. Imagine if the person behind Iono was Larry. They wouldn't let Larry be gym leader twice. He's already pulling double duty with being a gym leader and an Elite Four member. They wouldn't let him be another gym leader in another location. Even if it was to be a VTuber. Although the thought is very funny. Just this grown-ass man sitting behind a microphone just like, I know. Very good. I do like the Gatmoe. And his job? No, those two things are his job. I don't think he works a separate job. He treats his Pokemon League work very professional. Very serious. You're cute in your own way in front of screen too? Aw, thanks. I try. Yuno is cute because she fits inside a Tupperware. Not this again. Is being a Pokemon guy a job? I mean, in fanon, as in like fan canon, it's always kind of implied that like working for the Pokemon League in any capacity, whether you're a gym leader or an Elite Four member, means that you're basically working for the government. So yes, I would say that it's being a job. I would say you are working in a job. Definitely did not see that Larry twist coming. Bonus points for him actually using some Pokemon on both teams. Yeah, he had a little bit of crossover, which is cute. But it makes sense. There are a lot of Pokemon that are normal flying. Therefore, that they work for both teams. I don't know why, but that reminded me that they haven't shown gym leaders for the new Pokemon yet, right? That's because it's not going to be gyms. The last time we got an update about Pokemon ZA, they said that there wasn't a traditional gym challenge. There's like zones, and you're like going through all these different zones and battling. And you build up your rank by battling other trainers. I think they might have said something about there being zone leaders, or like people that are like considered some of the strongest in a zone. But we don't actually have like a traditional gym leader challenge. But they did show a few different NPCs, I think, from that. Didn't give them names, but did, like, show designs briefly. Shaking Yuno vigorously. You are the cute girl. Say it back. Never! You can't make me! No! Larry, my goat. Same. I've said this before, but since I make a trainer OC for every Pokemon game that I play, the trainer OC that I made for Pokemon Scarlet, which was the version that I played, she was Larry's daughter. I liked Larry so much, I literally made my OC be his kid. He is my goat. Can't even say it's a 9 to 5. He has challengers at all hours of the day and night. This is true. Poor man has to be on call 24/7. But that's kind of why it makes sense as a more government-related position, you know? That's adorable. Thank you. She's very cute. Why is a dude in the Pokemon universe called Larry? Why is our first rival that we ever have in a Pokemon game Gary? Mind your business. Why are you judging? That's crazy. Actually, what's Larry called in other games? Because they sometimes have different names. What is his list of names? Let me see. Is he like super generic in every universe? I hope so. Where's your Appalachian King? No, that's your voice actors. That's not what I want. Aoki. Okay, so he's Aoki in Japanese. Larry, Aoki in German. Laureano in Spanish. Oh, okay, so they keep going with the fact that Aoki is like spotted laurel. Like he's named after the laurel plant. Laureano, Okuba in French. Ubaldo in Italian. Tongmok in Korean. I see. So he's named after the laurel. Aoki. Well, technically, if you're going literally, it is blue tree, but it's specifically the spotted laurel plant. Like, there are monsters capable of probably breaking reality, and then motherfuckers called Larry. There are lots of trainers that have very generic-ass names. I hate to disappoint you. They don't all have, like, Chunibyo-sounding names. I think all the major characters are named after plants. I think you might be right. Anyway, I love him. He's so cool. Hit me up when Mark pulls up. I mean, there is probably a Mark. I could search Bulbapedia right now. Mark. So there is a character from the trading card game for the Game Boy. Apparently the main character for that was named Mark. Well, Park in JP, but they changed it to Mark for the English release. But he's the main character. So, you know. Eat it. I like the generic names. It makes it seem like he's a 9-to-5 Pokemon trainer. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just a mundane world for them. Just the fact that Pokemon exist and there are Pokemon capable of crazy feats doesn't really mean anything when that's, like, considered a norm in your universe. So, of course, there are going to be people with generic names. Anyway, what a tangent. I love Pokemon. Pokemon is cool. When I'm bored at my desk and I don't have anything else to do, I will play a bunch of random runs of Poké Rogue. I, like, played it a lot when it was, like, super hype for a while, and then I stopped hardcore for some reason or another. I don't remember what. And then I recently got back into it, and now I can't stop. Help. What's that? Poké Rogue is Pokemon, but if it was all battles and if it was a roguelike. So it's a game that you can play in your browser. Basically, you can choose up to 3, well, you have 10 points that you can start with, and you can choose any Pokemon that you've caught in a previous run, or just the starters if you're starting out. You pick a team of starters, and then you get to basically you roguelike. You battle, and you can get items for healing, and you can get Pokeballs and catch wild Pokemon, and you battle trainers, and your goal is to clear it. I have cleared it once. Only once, though. I've gotten close a few other runs, but I've only ever fully cleared it one time. And it was just barely. I had to retry a lot. But it's honestly pretty fun. I feel like I've learned a lot more about Pokemon meta than I used to know, just by nature of playing Poké Rogue. Not that I've really paid attention. I don't really think I've optimized my builds very well. I feel like I pay attention a bit more than I used to. And I'm, like, actually paying attention to the differences between, like, physical and special attacks and things like that. I used to not care. I used to just be like, attack, go Bert. But now I'm actually paying attention to if a Pokemon I have does better with physical or special attacking. And I prioritize certain moves in the move pool. That sounds annoying. No, it's fun, actually. At least to me. The story is a little bit, like, cute and silly as well. Your rival character is somebody who's, like, constantly telling you that you're in over your head and it doesn't make sense to always be winning all the time. And they're, like, constantly trying to be like, look, you really need to take an L at some point, and we get to just be like, no, LOL. It's really good. And then they imply some, like, multiverse shenanigans. And it's really... I found it to be really interesting. There's also, like, random events that can happen. It's not just, like, items that are random drops. You can sometimes get a random event that will, like... has the potential to do something crazy. Like, one time I chose to do an event that popped up, and it, like, shuffled my Pokemon with, like, Pokemon from my previous runs. So it was suddenly, like, they combined with Pokemon from previous runs that I did. And so they had, like, mixed typing, weird mixes of the move pools, changed natures. It was very weird. And I was just like, oh, I don't know if I like this, because my previous team had been really good, and then it got shuffled, and I was like, oh, God. It was a little confusing. I didn't get very far after that. But it is kind of, like, fun to see the ways that it challenges you to think about Pokemon. Sounds fun for Pokemon fans. Yeah, I do think it probably appeals mostly to people who are, like, super into Pokemon. I wouldn't recommend it for a person who doesn't know that much about Pokemon or is more casual. Unfortunately, Pokemon is one of my hyperfixations, so I like it. It's fun. And like I said, it just gives me something to do when I don't have anything else to do at my desk. You ever try one of those Pokemon Fusion games? Yes. I have played Infinite Fusion at one point. Is your character a Wuxia thing? Do you mean my VTuber? No. I am an Oni. Specifically, I am an Oni and an Oiran, which is a type of a courtesan. But yeah, no, I've played Infinite Fusion. I didn't get very far in it, though. I think I beat Brock, but then I stopped my playthrough for whatever reason. I had a combination, hold on. Actually, I think I still have a picture of my son. There was a fusion that I did just randomly out of, like, the Pokemon that I had. Do I still have a picture of him? I have to see. I have to show you my son if I still have him. I must. Because I know I, like, lost my shit when I first fused him. Hold on. I think. Let's pray, because he's it's very funny, and I think you will giggle at him like I did. I don't know where I would have saved it if I did have it still. Rats, I don't think I still have it. Anyway, it was a combination Magikarp and Spinarak. I was about to say Spinda. Magikarp and Spinarak. And he was very funny looking. I loved him. But no, Infinite Fusion's good. I enjoyed what I played of it. Gold horns, how much are they? Too much for you to afford. Magirak? Yes, Magirak. He was very cute and silly. I don't know if I wish I remembered where I saved it. I know I did. I just can't remember specifically where. Did I put it in this folder? I doubt it. This is usually where I would keep certain pieces of artwork. Yeah, no, it's not in here. There should be a website that lets you fuse them. This is true. I remember that website existing. Oh! I found him! I forgot I didn't name him with a friggin' name. It was a number. Hold on. I found it! We're so back. You have to see my baby. Look at this stupid little doofus. What is his problem? I love him. He's so stupid looking. This is my stupid baby. I care about him. He looks so stupid. That's the perk of Infinite Fusion. Sometimes you just get little guys who are just crazy. Just off their shits goofy looking. I love him so much. You birthed this. I did. This is my baby. This is Majorak and he is my son. Literally my son, my angel, my baby, by the way. He's just like me. He's just like me. He's just like me for real. Anyway, I love him. That was the most memorable fusion of all the ones I did in that game. Keep him here on screen? Okay. Where would you like him to hang out? My vote is up here. He's gonna rest on your head now. He looks so special. He is special. He is gifted. It's funny because if you evolve him, he's still Gyarados. Well, it depends. Different parts of the Pokemon evolve at different times. So, like, technically speaking, if the Spinarak part evolves into Ariados first, then we would have Magiados. And then versus if Magikarp evolved first into Gyarados, it would be Gyararak until Spinarak evolves. He is expressive. I love him. He's so funny and silly. Anyway. Man, I love Pokemon. I'm imagining a Gyarados with a tiny crown because it didn't grow in size. I'm imagining a Gyarados with very tiny spider legs. Do with that information what you will. Pitch him to item label. Item label would be like, we cannot. That is copyrighted. Smile. That is copyrighted material. Can you try a Gyarados fusion with Ariados? Do you want me to bring up the PokeFusion site? Because I can, I suppose. PokeFusion. Can he be the sub badge on purple YouTube? You guys just want to be Majorats? Sonic Game Freak is gonna sue you. No, I know. I don't mind bringing up the calculator. I'm just saying give me a second. Jeez. I need a sec, man. Web browser jump scare. Let me move so that I can be, like, off to a corner. Oh, too much behind me. Hold on. Wrong priority order. Wrong priority order again. How the heck do I do this? No. Alright, whatever. We'll do it like this and I'll fix the sizing. Whatever. Too much would have to move around if I wanted this to actually work the way I intended. You can still see the sprite this way anyway, so it's fine. We don't need to care about the stats. Okay. So we can... This will be, like, dependent on the order. So we want... Gyarados. And then we want... Ariados, right? Okay. Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool. Although I guess the Gyarados and Ariados one's kind of terrifying. Tiny body, big mouth. It is a bit scary. Smash? Which one are you smashing? Help. Yes? I see. I'm learning things. I feel like the Gyarados Ariados version is very... He just looks like he's sleep deprived and he's like crashing out. Which, if you're into an aggressive lover, I guess that's fine. Meanwhile, Ariados Gyarados... he's got a lot of teeths, mandibles, and he's got a lot of legs. Do with that information what you will. Lopunny and Gardevoir? I see. This is the stream now, is it? I'm pretty sure these both have custom sprites, but we'll look it up for you sickos in the chat. Yeah. Honestly, Gardevoir Lopunny could get it. She's kind of slay. She does kind of serve. Lopunny Gardevoir is also cute because I like the pink accents, but she's a little bit too skinny body T. But Gardevoir Lopunny is good. I like that. She could get what? It. It. I just think the sprites are neat. No, I agree. They had a lot of artists working on this project until they didn't. I believe Infinite Fusion like crashed and burned due to some issues that they had with like people not respecting the artists and stuff like that. So there was a whole thing going on there. Mix your favorites together. My favorites. Well... Let's do two babies. First Pokemon isn't in the fan game? Skitty's not in the game? Rigged. I didn't even know that. That's so messed up. How dare they? How dare they do that to me? I can't even fuse with Skitty? What the hell? Skitty gets no fucking recognition from this fucking series. I'm so mad. Man. Actually a travesty? I'm saying! My baby! They hate her. They hate her because they think she's useless or something, probably. They're so cute, too. That's what I'm saying! Alright, fine. Glaceon surely is in this video game, so... Aww! Look at the little Glaceon Eevee! She's so small! Wait, that's cute! Wait, that's cute! Aww! I love that. Baby. That's a creature. She's so baby. Make Yuno into a Pokemon and mix her with your favorite Pokemon? Well, see, I'm already Ogerpon, so you don't really need to make me into a Pokemon because Ogerpon exists, and Ogerpon is literally me. Ogrepon is like actually literally me, so we're good. Although I don't think Ogrepon is in this game. I swear to God, if Ogrepon is in this game and Eevee isn't, or not Eevee, Skitty isn't, yeah, that's what I thought. Ogrepon doesn't show up. Good. Jirachi Gyarados? What is it with you guys in Gyarados? Oh my god, learn how to spell. Ooh! Wait, the one on the left is kind of fire. Wait. Kind of love that, actually. Steel Water, too? That's not bad typing. Probably the Serpent Body makes cool mixes. Not always. But I will say this one's pretty cool. I like the eyes. And all the wish tags. It's so good. Meowth Wailord? Okay. I see. We're doing this now. This is the stream. Wailord. I see. Both of these are pretty good. Hold on, let me make this bigger for you. One sec. I'm gonna do some fixing to make this big. Because I realized it might be hard to see some of the sprites occasionally. Ah, okay. Then I'll get rid of the other thing in the way. There you go. Aw, yeah, baby. This is what I'm freaking talking about right here. Enhance. I still need to understand why Buno is crashing out over Skitty. There's a ton of fan games, aren't there? Yes! But Skitty isn't in Infinite Fusion, which is one of the more popular ones. Nobody wanted to see Skitty get combined with other Pokemon. And therefore that is rigged and messed up and twisted. And also sick. Also, Skitty is usually not included in, like, anything ever. Nobody likes Skitty as much as I like Skitty. This is just arguable fact. Oh, Lottie coming, he's big. Alakazam and Hypno? Alakazam. Hypno.
Offering. Thank you so much.
Oh, now my alerts work. Anyway, Jug, thank you for the $30 tip. Glad I mentioned PokeFusion's a fun watch. Used for whatever. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. So Alakazam Hypno uses the spoon as the pendulum. And then we have Hypno Alakazam, which is just the Hypno head on top of an Alakazam body, but he's got two pendulums. I like it. More cursed than I thought. Now I want to see Wailord and Machamp. Okay. Wailord. Machamp. Oh my god! Okay, so I have to analyze this. I love Wailord Machamp because he's got the Psyduck, like, inner tube looking battle belt. That's great. And then we have Machamp Wailord, which is just crazy. This guy's crazy. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just squeal laughing. This only happens when I find something really funny. He's so mad. What is he so mad for? The guy on the right is fire. Also, the guy on the right stats are shit. Look at how many things go into the negatives when you twist in that order. Oh, that's so funny. I love them. They're so slay. Whalechamp is so good. Yes. Whalechamp and Malord. Maybe that's why it's so angry, because its stats are bad? That's fair. How could you do this to me? How could you ruin my stats? Grr, grr, grr. Have you ever thought you were, like, listen, if you ever thought that it would, like, be weird to get punched by a whale, you're gonna find out what it's like to get punched by a milord. Milord is just the reverse of milady. Milord? Geodude and Articuno? Okay. There's like a lot of options in this game, so we could be here for a while. Geodude and Articuno. It looks like the one on the left does not have a custom sprite, but the one on the right does. Articudude? Articude? Articude is cute. Pretty simple, but cute. Vulpix and Ampharos? Okay. Vulpix. Ampharos. Oh, wait! The one on the right is so cute! Wait! Wait! That's so cute! I like the coloration on Vulpix Ampharos, too. Cute! I love it. I've known it for 5 seconds and I die for it. It's so good. It's so good. The left one listens to MCR. Yeah, she's definitely got like moody teenager working at Hot Topic vibes, but I also love that for her. But I love the one on the right. It's so cute! The 3 tails! I love her. I need you to see Mr. Mime and Waylord. Oh god. Okay. Mr. Mime. Waylord. Oh. That's just me. That's just a picture of me. That's what I look like. That's what I look like. That's great. I love him. Ninetales and Mr. Mime next? Okay, so I'll just swap out this one for Ninetales. I didn't even comment on this guy, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory. No custom sprite on this side, but this one's nice. I like the pink coloration. It looks good. I love a little clown fox. The left or right one is you? The left. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. I feel like there's probably going to be some sort of meta joke with those two. Is it able to do Alolan versions? I don't think so. The only option I have to like change how it looks is to have it show a shiny. I don't think it has the Alolan forms. Ah, I see. Hit. Hit Lee and Hit Chan. They're not bad. I like the rapid fire punches of the one on the left. Lee Chan sounds like a better name. Well, it wouldn't combine with the last ones. It's always going to do the first syllables of the first Pokemon's name and then the last syllables of the last Pokemon's name, which is why you have to determine order. You get 2 different sprites because it depends on the order that you choose for priority. Because within Infinite Fusion, your base Pokemon is the one where you keep most of the moveset and the stats and stuff. So it's like actually important to determine order because that also changes stats a little bit too. So it would always be like Hit Lee or Hit Chan or something like that. Hitmo Lee, Hitmo Chan, something like that. There's actually a formula to naming, never knew. Seen this done many times, but never asked about how. This one actually looks decent. Yeah. It looks good. Now the fun thing is that if you guys don't have specific ones you want to see anymore, we could just hit random and see what it gives us. Let's do something crazy. Jolteon and Lopunny. Oh, okay. Jolteon's not, the one with Jolteon first isn't too bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I like the idea of a Jolteon with, like, big floppy ears. Chikorita and Eevee, you're so based, actually. My goat. Wait! Eevee Chikorita goes hard! Look at her dumpy little face! I love her! Oh my god. I love her. No, I love her! I love her so much! Oh my god! I love her, 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 I love her. She's perfect. Okay. Have we tried Gardevoir and Vaporeon yet? No, we have not. If you would like me to, I can. Gardevoir and Vaporeon. I can guess why you're asking this. Whoops. Gardevoir, Vaporeon. Mmm. Does this suit your fancy? I think I like the one on the left most. I like the coloration. Did you know? Please combine Scyther and Shuckle. Okay. Scyther. Shuckle. Oh. Okay, the one on the left is not a custom sprite. I don't think. The one on the right is, I think? Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. It's based on, like, the way the details on the face are drawn. Left guy looks kind of cool. Yeah, the theory for it is good. I just don't think it's a custom sprite. Doug Trio and Onyx? Okay. Doug Trio. Onyx. Oh my. Well, Doug Trio Onyx, definitely not a custom sprite. Onyx Doug Trio, though. That's pretty cool. I like the points. I like the spikes. Gardevoir and Umbreon, give me my emo plant lady. Gardevoir. Umbreon. I'm doing my best to keep up with these as they come in. Oh! Yeah, you know what? The one on the right. Pretty good. Also, Dark Fairy is a very good combination of types. Honestly, kind of slay. Charizard and Gyarados? Back to Gyarados, huh? Left is cursed. I don't know why. It's too bright, and it has the Gardevoir head, which makes it seem weird. But that coloration just doesn't make sense for Umbreon. But okay. Charizard. Gyarados. Again. Okay, okay. I think I prefer the serpent body with the wings. I don't mind either, though. But I think I like the serpent body more. The head looks like it makes a bit more sense. I like it. He also just looks very serious. He looks like he's been studying his tax returns like, I don't know how the fuck to do this. Also, I don't have any arms to write. He's got that kind of vibe to him. Gyarados and Blastoise now. Blastoise. Oh! I think I like the fat man. I like this fat guy.
An offering. Thank you so much.
TCLE, thank you for the $5.32. Lopunny and Snorlax, my Oshi. Alright, I guess we have to check it. Lopunny, Snorlax. I'm guessing that's the order you prefer too. Ah, yes. The one that looks like Big Chungus, I remember. I remember this. It's Big Chungus. Toxtricity and Meowscarada. I don't think the game has been updated to include future Mons. I will check, but yeah. No, it hasn't. There's only like certain Pokemon that have been ported into this game, and I imagine it's mostly the Pokemon that are good for fusions. And I think a lot of the Scarlet Violet Pokemon are not included in that. Okay, hold on. I have to pop my chat out so I can see you guys a bit more easily. And we're also probably gonna have to start developing, like, a queue. There's just so many coming in! Okay. I did Gyarados and Blastoise, and then I did the Big Chungus. Kangaskhan and Hitmonchan? Okay. Kangaskhan. Hitmonchan. Oh, okay. I like this one! With the baby with the punching glove. She's like, yeah, Mom, kick its ass! Get him! I like it. That's good. Chikorita and Glaceon. Glaceon. Oh! Chubby. I think I'm going to like it whenever Chikorita is the secondary Pokemon, because look at this chub. Look at this chubby. I love you. You're so cute and perfect. The green one is also quite cute. I like how they make Glaceon's face kind of more like reptilian. I do like this angle as well, but like, I can't resist the little chubby guy. I love him. That's a baby. Ditto and Weepinbell. Oh my god. Wait, that's kind of sick. Both of these are good. I like it. This one with like the poisonous ooze kind of coming out, that's kind of fire. I don't like these. You guys just don't like the goop. Be strong. Wobbuffet and Glaceon. Okay. Wobbuffet. Glaceon. Oh my god. Wait. The one on the right is very funny. I love that. Is this Yuno Smasher Pass Part 2? I never even did a Part 1! Ceruledge and Lucario? I don't think Ceruledge is included in this. Yeah, I can't do Ceruledge, sorry. But I can probably fuse Lucario with something. Moltres and Ho-Oh? 2 Firebirds. Moltres. Ho-Oh. Ooh. Ooh! Those are sick. That's a very sick combination. I love this. I love the rainbow fire. This is great. I love this. This, good. This, love. This, yes. I'm sure you had a collab Smasher Pass. No, I did not. I avoided Smasher Passes when I was in Kawaii, and I have not done a Smasher Pass since I became an indie, so no. Skittles Bird, Nihiligo and Snubble? I don't know if they have the Ultra Beasts. Yeah, no, Nihiligo is not in here. Chikorita. Lucario. That's true, all of them should just become Chub. Never mind. Never mind, these don't look good. Never mind, these don't look good. Although I don't think they're custom. They don't look custom. I think you were sick and delirious, or maybe I was sick and delirious. If I'm sick, I'm usually not streaming. I don't think I've ever done an ironic Smasher Pass. Muck and Kabuto, really? Muck. Yeah, we'll do Venusaur and Snubble after. Ooh. Unfortunately, not custom. But I feel like this combination could go hard, like with the creepy eyes poking out of the ooze. But these are not custom. It seems. Venusaur and Snubble. Venusaur. Snubble. Oh. What is that angry little girl on the left? Who is this angry little girl on the left? She's so mad. That is a girl who only got 4 ponies instead of the 6 that she asked for. That's you? What the hell? I don't look like that. Anyway, the one on the right does look very pretty. I like the cherry blossom interpretation of Venusaur. I like it. That's Def you. No, I am not Venusaur and Snubble. Stop. It's Puntable. That I agree with. That's Puntable's energy for real. I think she even poses like that too. Ceruledge, Lucario. No, I said it already. Ceruledge isn't there, but Lucario is. So we can do fusions with Lucario. I think there's a custom for Rattata and Porygon. I think I know what you're talking about. Because I have played this game, so I know what some of the... I know what some of them look like. Yup. Mouse with a cheese wheel or a literal mouse? Do you get it? Do you get it? Because it's a mouse... Anyways. It's so good. I honestly think this one's very funny. I'll take that pun. Yeah. Okay. Jirachi and Gardevoir. Ooh, that one's gonna probably look so pretty. I have a bias towards Jirachi though. Jirachi is my favorite legendary. Gardevoir. Yup, I knew it. She's gorgeous. Look at her! Slay! Slay! Oh my god, Slay! I love her so much. She's gorgeous! This one's also cute. I like the little like demonic creature energy. But I love this. I love this. I love this. Also, Steel Fairy, crazy. Fortress and Ariados? Okay. Fortress... Ariados. I feel like you guys are just playing with this on the side and then getting me to show certain fusions on stream. Ooh! Yeah, both of these designs are pretty cool. I think I prefer this one. But, like, both of them are pretty sick. Can you try Mudkip and Wailord? Okay. Mudkip. Waylord. Ooh! Well, this is just a big whale. This is big whale with a different pose. I don't really care for this one. This one seems a bit ick. I'm pretty sure green means it has a custom sprite, and this means that it doesn't have a custom sprite, which is why it looks like this. But this looks cute. Literally still Waylord. That's what I mean. It just looks like Waylord 2. Torterra and Cherubi? Torterra. Cherubi. Cherubi isn't in here. Can't do that one. Sorry. Deoxys and Gardevoir is even better. Deoxys. Art. Garf. Gardevoir. Hatsune Miku! What are you doing here? Hatsune Miku! It's her! But green! Miku! That's crazy. Rotom and Porygon? Let's check. Rotom. Porygon. Oh, they're kind of custom. This one's cute with like the little Wi-Fi signal, and then I like this one. With like the email vibe. Those are good. I like those. Can we somehow make her blue like shiny? We do have a shiny option. I would have to retype it in to get it again, though. Pikachu and Porygon has a custom. Pikachu. Oh, cute! Look at these little guys. I love them. Cute. Porygon Z. Oh, Pikachu is your friend. Delete Sis32? Yeah, so true. Actual pop-up virus. Did you try slacking a Lopunny yet? No. I'm trying to go in order of how they are appearing in chat, so I'm a bit slow right now. Forgive. Crobat and Dawn Fan. Oh! Well, that one's not custom, so we're ignoring that. This one's kind of cool. The long trunk is a bit weird, and I think the butt wings could be in a different position. But I like the idea of the long trunk staying. That's kind of sick. What's next? Chikorita and Curlia? Chikorita. Curlia. Oh, she's cute! She looks like an actual, like, onion child. It reminds me of, Cosmo from Sonic X. Like the little, like, onion alien creature. It's very cute, though. I really like it. Well, this is not how I expected this OniMon to go. Neither did I. I can't believe we're still on this. Slacking and Lopunny. Slacking. Lopunny. Oh my. Which one is your preference? Choose wisely. You can't fight me for the one on the right, though. That one's mine. Thick with 3 C's. Lopunny Porygon? Porygon Z specifically. Okay. Porygon Z. Hot buns near you! Wait, I love this. I love this. She's near me. Guys, I have to click it. Guys, I have to. There's hot buns. Wood. I love it. Salazzle and Lopunny? I'll see if Salazzle is on here. It is not. Nice try, though. Ekans and Drowsy. Oh. Okay. I mean, both of these are kind of cool. I don't know if I really have a preference for one or the other. I guess maybe this one just because there's more detail overall, but it also doesn't make sense overall. This is how Yuno gets a virus. Hey, if I still get a hot bun out of it, I cannot complain. No snake is scarier. I agree. It's definitely very creepy. And the fact that he still has the snake tongue, like, separate from the snake trunk? Bizarre. Wait, there was another one that was on here. Dodrio and Steelix? Okay. Dodrio. Steelix. Oh. I just the 3 giant Steelix heads with very tiny bird legs. Sounds like a hilarious stream idea. Randomized Pokemon Fusion rating stream. Oh dear. Well, since we have a Donathon coming up, this would definitely give us something to do to occupy a few hours. Hi, you know, it's been a sec. What we do it? Hi. Just normal OniMon activities. Just an average OniMon. Curlia and Glaceon? Okay. Look at her! I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Oh my god, she's so cute. Yeah. Crazy, 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 crazy. I love her. Yeah, that is a Toho reference, and I love her. Is this any yapping? How do we get to Pokemon? It happens. Many such cases. Dodo and Weepinbell for the meme? Okay. Doduo. Weepinbell. Clarence. Do it for mother. Ampharos and Slowking Royal Fusion? Ooh. Ampharos, Slowking. Oh! This one looks doofy. This one's doofy as fuck. But I like the face on this one, it's cute. So good. Gardevoir and Aegislash? Okay. Gardevoir. Aegislash. I wouldn't be surprised. Lots of people do like Aegislash as a Pokemon. Whoa! Joan of Arc? Joan of Arc Pokemon? That is very slay. I like this design too. Like, I think the shield is really cool looking. But I can't deny I love Warrior Woman. Hi, hello, queen. Aegislash and Magikarp is a banger. Okay, we'll do Magikarp, and then I'll go back and do Giratina and Torterra if I can. No! No, that's great. I love that. He's just always eaten. And then the other one's just, like, also cool. I like the POV on it. Like, he's literally looking at you like he's preparing his kunai and he's gonna stab you to death. But, like, I can't deny the utter humor of Magikarp and Aegislash. That's awesome. Giratina and Torterra. I'll see if Giratina shows up. I know Torterra does. Oh, okay. Nice. It does. Torterra. It has one custom. This one is not custom, so ignore this. But this is cool. I like how it made the distortion world into the thing that's on the Torterra's back. That's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of love that. Zoroark and Snorlax. Okay. Zoroark. Snorlax. Oh my. Oh my. I see. There are two wolves inside of you. I'm not a furry, but you're not? Are you sure? I don't know. This ambiguous looking one is kind of doing it for me. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's the armrest. Get them out. Left is me spiritually. That's what I look like on the inside when I'm about to place an order on a delivery app. Probopass and Golduck. Is Probopass in here? It is. Golduck. Not custom. The duck head's poking out. This is just what it looks like when the Damarachi fuse, I'm afraid. One of you becomes the big head and then the rest of you are the little heads attached. You just look like this. Since Yuno is taking requests, how about Nidoqueen and Nidoking? Okay. Nidoqueen. Nidoking. I believe I did have a fusion that was the Nidoran male and Nidoran female. But I never got them to evolve, so I never saw what they looked like in their final form. Oh, they just look like this. It's either Nidoqueen, but with the Nidoking body type, or Nidoking with the Nidoqueen body type. I said Bobby because I was looking at the boobies. Damn, Nikki or Bobbies. Get the Bobbies out. Vileplume and Magnezone? That's a cool one. Vileplume. Oh god. Plume. Magnezone. Ooh! This one looks so ominous. She's like, heh. This very smug energy. I really like it. This one's also cute. I like the little magnets sticking out like arms, but I really like this. The face is just everything. Ideal vibe. Torterra and Metagross next. Lots of Torterra stands, huh? I'm happy about it. I always have loved Turtwig. Even though Piplup is my favorite from that gen. Oh, okay. I can vibe with these. Grass Psychic for this one? Mmm. I like how the roots have like taken over the stones. Very, very good. And then this one with like the metal like cannon aesthetic to it. I love. Okay. Sorry, I have to like scroll up now because so many requests have been coming in. Torterra, Metagross, Slowbro and Slowking. Slowbro, Slowking. Ah. Okay, well that's kind of lame. This one's custom, apparently. I kind of vibe with it. I can see the vision. I see what's going down. This one's lame though. Also, it doesn't look like they really changed that much in typing or anything either. So that is a little bit anticlimactic. Poliwhirl and Cloyster. Poliwhirl. Cloyster. That is not a custom. Ignore that. This one's kind of sick. I like the eyes on the arms. Nice. Whooper and Oddish. I bet it looks silly. Whooper. Oddish. Oh my god. Wait, they're both so cute. But I have to say, I love this little face the most. Oh my god, do you see him? He's just like, yeah. Yeah, that's me. I love him so much. Oh my god. I love him. Sunflora and Clefable? Okay. Sunflora... Clefable... Oh! Okay. This one's face is very funny. I don't know how I feel about it looking that much like a bulbous onion, though. That's just very onion-coated. I like the coloration of this, not just because it's pink! Not just because it's pink, I just think that it's cute. I like this better. Waylord and Executor. Executor. Whoa! Wait, this one with the Alolan Executor! I kind of love that. This is also funny because you can see the little executes on the there, and then you see the tail in the back. But I think I like this most. I think I like this. This vibe's great. How did Waylord get up there? Determination. The power of fusing. The derp face, though? No, the derp face is good. I also like how he has Goofy-style teeth. It's good. Reminds me of the Goofs. Slowbro or Slowking with Cloyster? Let's do Slowking. Ooh! Wait, I like the evil on this one. That's an evil, evil creature. This one's also okay. I don't mind it, but I like the evil. I like the evil. Evil, evil man. This is good. Jigglypuff and Arbok. Jigglypuff. Arbok. Devious man. He's very devious. He's planning something. I see. I see. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about this. I can't really tell what the intention is. But sure. Angry Orb. Oh my god, I keep scrolling down too far. This is Jigglypuff and Arbok, right? Onyx and Cloyster? First Pokemon was misspelled? Oh, right. So true. I did spell it the wrong way. Ooh! Okay. I like the purple rocks. I also love the full teeth are a bit scary on an Onix. I'm not used to seeing an Onix with teeth. That's a bit scary. Waylord and Snom? I don't know if Snom is in here. Yeah, Snom is not in here, unfortunately. Yuno loves the little guys. I do. Charmander and Whooper? That should be cute. Whooper. Oh my god. Why does he look like that? He's so oval. Football head looking ass. I was about to say, hey Arnold Core. Get out of the way, football head. I like the bubbles on this one, though. Like, the bubbles for the tail instead of the flame. I love it. It's so good. Yeah, his head is 5 times bigger than his body, and he has no arms. How on earth is this man gonna survive? I do not have a lot of faith. Okay, Weepin' Bell and Reggie Gigas? Reggie Gigas. Oh! Guys, he's pogging. He's pogging out. He's like, oh my god! Someone actually wanted to fuse me with Reggie Gigas? Whoa! That's awesome. Looks like a remote control this one? Yeah, but that's not a custom. This is the custom one. Chikorita and Loudred. Chikorita, Loudred. The second Pokemon isn't in the fan game? Oh! Well, no Loudred. Venonat and Gullet. I doubt Gullet is in here. But I will check. Venonat. Gullet. Oh, okay. It is in here, surprisingly. Oh, these are cute. I like this one. I like the little, like, pixel eyes. And they're both doing the same kind of arm flex, too. It's very cute. I like that. Dugtrio and Scorbunny? Well, let me check if Scorbunny... Yeah, Scorbunny is not in here. So it looks like they didn't update with too many or any of the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Or any of the Scarlet Violet ones. Rayquaza and Ditto. Rayquaza. Ditto. You guys know how Kodone draws her fans as like that one like person with like the side mouth? That's this. This looks like a Kodone fan. Yeah, that's listener-san. The number of spikes they need to store just spirals out of control. Yeah, that's what I mean when I say that the project kind of just instantly blew up because they had issues with, like, properly respecting artists. It was like a whole thing from what I remember. Mudkip and Ho-Oh. Neither of them are custom, but I guess that's kind of what it would look like. This guy looks like he's on the way to something good. Don't like this, though. Swampert and Quagsire. Swampert. Quagsire. I like his big arms. I think that's based off of the Mega. I love that, though. Also, he does look a little doofy in this one, but I think I like this with the big arms better. Surprisingly. Palkia and Kling Kling? Palkia... Kling Kling... Second Pokemon was misspelled? Oh, was it? Could have sworn I typed it right. Oh, Clink. My bad. Ooh! Both of these are cool looking. What the hell? The, like, otherworldly distortion on this one? That's really sick. This one's also super cool. He's like a super hyper-futuristic robot version. I like it. That's metal. I like it. That's metal. Deoxys and Aegis slash Opening Gates of Babylon. Deoxys. Aegis slash... Ooh! Yeah. Very true. Summoning more swords to kill you with. Diglett and Ambipom. Ambipom. Oh! Okay. I like how this one looks with the big eyes and the little nose. I think both are cute. They kind of draw from the same concept. The right one is adorable. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Curly, and Ditto. Oh my god. It's her! Adventure Time. This one's apparently also custom, which is kind of funny, but also it's her! Adventure Time. I've heard of her. Palkia's got some sick fusions. He's got a great one with Butterfree too. I'm so glad Palkia gets the love that he deserves. As the one person in my friend group who chose Pearl when everybody else chose Diamond, I have been the biggest Palkia apologist since day one. He deserves it. Whoa! That's so fucking sick! Look at that! That's awesome! I love that! You said it stops at Gen 8? I think so. I don't think I saw any Alola Pokemon. Hold on, let me check. Yeah. I don't think it's... I think it's everything before Alola. Perhaps. Or maybe even before... X and Y. Venusaur and Exeggutor? Okay. Venusaur... Exeggutor... Oh, these are fun. These guys are devious. They're up to something. But I like the idea of the Exeggutor tree being on the back of a Venusaur. I like it. Palkia and Charizard. Well, of course, if we're gonna talk about how Palkia makes everything better, everyone's like, do Charizard, do Charizard. Gen 1ers. Ooh! I mean, I won't lie, these are really cool. I don't know if I have a preference. I think I like this one. I really like the galaxy in the back like this and it looking like super big. Big! They did Palkia Origin on the right? Yeah. I recognize that. He looks like a centaur. Raticate and Charmeleon. I like this. This one's way cooler. This one just made everything kind of brown. This one, though, that's metal. I like it. Kecleon and Charmander. Kecleon. We'll do Charmander because that's the one you said. Charmander. I love spelling. Oh, look at the rainbow flame! That's cute. I mean, it looks mostly just like a Kecleon, but like the flame really adds like character to it. I really like that. Ditto and Machamp. Ditto. Machamp. Ditto makes everything kind of goopy, right? Yeah. Oh! See, this looks like the Venom face, but then the Ditto on the peck is a bit weird. The smiley face on the peck is a little strange. But I like the kind of like evil luchador mask that this gives on the top of the head. Palkia Mewtwo. I'm doing my best to keep up, guys. Please forgive. Ooh! This is Mega Y, right? Or is this X? It's based off of one of the Megas, though. I like it. Nah, that's Frieza. The heck they cooked. They did! They had, like, a lot of artists contributing sprites to this game. As long as you could fit the art style, you were allowed to kind of submit your own ideas for what each fusion would look like. And they have, like, different fusions for each order, as you can see, depending on people's interest in drawing for them. So it's, like, it's really good. This was a really extensive fan project, so it's kind of a shame that it blew up the way that it did. Vulpix and Luxray. Ooh! Not the Karen hairstyle on this one. I like it, though. Both of them look quite cute. The little, like, hair curlies are adorable. Meganium and Yanmega. Meganium, my beloved. My favorite starter. Despite what everyone says about her. The vindication that I felt when new Pokemon Snap came out and she was like the first Lumina Pokemon, I think is what they were called. Anyway, I loved that for me. Ooh! Mega Mega. Mega Mega would be this one, I guess. That's so sick. That's so sick. I like it. I did the Vulpix and Luxray already. The Karen hairstyle. I just hope they give her some more love in ZA. They better. People are theorizing that we're going to get Mega Evolutions for those starters, so I'm like praying with all of my heart that I get a Fairy Mega for Meganium, because she deserves it. She is my legend, she is my icon. Tyranitar and Garchomp. Titar! And Garchomp. Garchimp! That's a monkey. That's a whole different Pokemon. Ooh! Okay. I like the detail on this one, but I love the coloration on this one. The coloration is so nice. I really like the Garchomp purple. They're both really good. They're so sick. Wigglytuff and Gloom. Wigglytuff and Gloom. We really could just sit here and do this forever. Aw! They're both kind of cute. I think I like this one, though. The, like, drip of the blue goo drool. It's pretty good. She's been captured by the fungus. Help her. There's just so much, I know. We could literally be here all night. Sylveon and Gardevoir. Oh, that's probably gonna cook. Ooh! Yeah! Okay, I see you. This one's also kind of cute. The eye is a little bit unnerving, but it gives me, like, Mimikyu vibes. I get, like, a little bit of Mimikyu out of this, but this, though... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Trapinch... Trapping. Trapinch. And Trubbish, you said? Trubbish is not in the game. No Trubbish, sorry. Offensive. Porygon and either Chandelure or Klefki? Let's see. Porygon. I don't know if either of those are in the game. Chandelure. Oh, Chandelure is. Ooh. Why does it look like Minecraft? Is that the point? Minecraft core? I kind of like the one on the right. I like dark colorations, as we can tell. Literally just Minecraft. Yeah, it's like Minecraft pixel style, but I really like it. Arcanine and Sylveon. Arcanine. Sylveon. Even though she's pink, this one doesn't do it for me. I think I would choose this one, but even then... Yeah, I think I would go this way. No one loves my trash baby. I know, I feel you. Nobody loves Skitty. We have both been shafted. Gardevoir and Milotic. Oh, that's gotta cook. That's gotta cook. It would be insane if it didn't. Oh my god! Look at her! She looks like Ariel! Like Little Mermaid core. Like she's singing and she's got the bubbles. Baby! I love her. Tangrowth and Pichu takes the cake? Oh no. I'm scared of Tangrowth. And Pichu? Neither of these are custom. But I guess I can kind of see why you would say what you did. The face on this would be crazy. Gothitelle and Chikorita. Let's see if Gothitelle is on here. I don't think Gothitelle is. Yeah, it's not showing up in the autocomplete. I'm sorry. Magikarp and Dragonite combining Lynn and Kaya's favorites. Oh god. Magikarp. Dragonite. I see. It would look like this, probably. It would look like this in the end. It is this. That is them. That is them core. Wailord and Ditto. Wailord. Ditto. Oh my. Thanos? He has the gauntlet. Thanos? That's crazy. He has the Infinity Gauntlet. Help. Why do you have that? Jirachi and Diglett? Okay. Jirachi. Diglett. I need to learn how to spell, brother. Oh, wait! The genie in the lamp is a cool concept for them. This little guy is also cute. I like the red crystals on the head and the wish tags, but like... the genie? I like it. I like it. The face is also just cute. It looks like it has the little blue markings by the eyes, too. Adorable. Hell yeah. If I saw that genie, I would never take him seriously. Hey, I would take him seriously. Roserade and Gardevoir? Ooh. Probably gonna slay. Oh my god. Both of these are banger. Look at her. Icon, Vogue, the moment, the legend. Yes, queen, slay the house down. And then I also like the Phantom Thief vibe. using her own vines as like whips or sickles. Very, very good. Furret and Rayquaza, extra long fluffy noodle. Furret. Rayquaza. Oh my god, yeah, extra long furry noodle. There it is. I like the coloration on this one too, though. Like more serpent style. But long furry noodle. Has Machamp and Diglett been done already? If you mean Machamp and Diglett, yes. Although I think we did Machamp and Doug Trio, which is basically the same thing. Do you do Gardevoir and Sudowoodo? No, we haven't used Sudowoodo for any yet. Gardevoir? Oh my god, the Docky! I forgot she does this! I forgot that it just turns her into a Docky Hakra! I forgot! This is the best one, I fear. This is you guys, to be honest. I'm in tears. It's so good. Xatu and Dodrio. Oh my god, sorry. I need to keep up with the suggestions. Gardevoir and Lopunny was actually first. So we'll do Lopunny. I love you, Docky. Oh, right, we did these already. Yeah, they could have been better. I do like them. I just think that they probably could have been a bit better. Xatu and Dodrio. Ooh! Wait, this one looking like a totem pole is kind of fire. I like this. This one's also cute, but I like this. I feel like this one's more unique. I like it. Slay. Slacking and Smeargle. Smeargle. Oh. Why is it... Interesting. What'd you paint there, buddy? What you got there? I see you. Machamp and Miltank is cursed? Oh boy. Machamp. Miltank. I feel like most of the ones with Miltank are cursed. I understood that reference. Oh my. Yeah. No, I can see why this is a little cursed. I can see why this is a little cursed. I wish to not see anymore. Delete this. You know, it's just a natural part of the. It's just a natural part of the. It's just a part of the. It's just anyway. Hylo Swine Slowpoke is literally me. Okay. Hylo Swine Slowpoke. Which one? Which of these? I like this guy though. He's just a dude. He's just a walrus for real. That's definitely just a guy behavior. Morning and evening, you know what? Understandable. If we imagine the nostrils as eyes. I can't. That's so terrible. Anyway, okay. Miltank and Magnezone. Okay. We'll take Magnezone. Okay. Let's see here. Oh! Ah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Okay, Miltank and Gardevoir. Because we're already here. Next slide, please. I know we're going. I mean, okay. These are kind of tame. I think they knew what they were capable of and decided not to. Like, yeah, I guess the udders are out on this one, but it's arguably quite tame compared to what they could have done. Anyway, there's your goth mommy, I guess. I like the design for this one, though. I kind of like the face. I don't know why. It just speaks to me. Wooper and Colossus. Wooper. Colossus. This is probably definitely like little guy core. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is fucking little guy core at its finest, baby. Yes, sir. These are just two little dudes. Yeah! I love little guys. Don't have to cut the stream yet. I shouldn't have to cut the stream at all, honestly. I don't think any of this is that bad. Giratina and Gardevoir is nice. Giratina. Gardevoir. Gardevoiry. Ooh! This one's crazy. In, like, a good way. I like the galaxy aesthetic on this one, but I feel like it's just a bit too busy. This, though, I like it. I like this one a lot. But yeah, no, you could literally sit here and do this for ages. Even just, like, clicking through random a bunch. There's so many options, and a lot of them do have custom sprites. I don't know if Infinite Fusion is still getting updated anymore, but, like, it's definitely worthwhile to just kind of sit and mess around with these. If you don't want to play the game anyway. You can get... This is a good way to get a glimpse at them. Oh, the pose on this one's cute. It feels very, like, floating magical girl core. VTuber loading screen core pose. Super cute. Parasect and Mr. Mime are my sleep paralysis demons. Oh boy. Makes sense to me. Those are two Pokemon that are a little bit eerie. Oh god. Yeah, no, that would do it. Both of these are kind of scary looking. Fire. Oh yeah, no, they're cool. I just, they're definitely creepy. Spiritomb and Giratina. Oh, that one's probably gonna be insane. Spiritomb. Spiritomb. Giratina. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I like both of these. This one's sick. I like the spirits coming out as, like, vines. Corrupted, scary vines. I love that. And having it come out of the Giratina mask and be like a void creature is so good. Uno is Solosis because she's just a little booger. Hey! Not true! Although I do like the Solosis line, so that's not really an insult to me. Anyways, I'm Ogrepon. I'm trying hard to come up with a Dominachi fusion and can't make a good one. It's because there aren't really a lot of Pokemon that are super Dominachi coded. The closest would be like Chandelure, maybe? Or like... Definitely would have to be like a little ghost fella. Ghost orb. Chandelure and Ghastly? I could see if that does it. Let's see. Close. We're kind of cooking. Looking at this one. That's kind of the right vibe. Solosis and Spiritomb. Solosis. Spiritim. Oh, yeah. I see the vision. Goop. Little goopy guys. Ghastly and Solosis? Let's try. Solosis and Solosis. Ghastly. No, not quite. This one's like a noxious gas leak, and this one's just a bubble. There needs to be more like flame element. If you want it to look like you. It is very close, though. Magikarp and Bidoof. Okay. It's gonna create God, I imagine. They're both so goofy. I like this one the most, though. Suicune Entei for palette cleanser. Suicune Entei. Oh, okay. I mean, they're not as exciting as they could be, but I do think that, like, palette-wise, they do look good together. Why does Left have surprised Pikachu? Just because he's surprised. He's like, what? Why would you fuse us? Driftblim and Lampent. Driftblim. Lampent. I do like these, like, aesthetically. We're getting closer. Like, if you guys could just be those balls of fire on top of the Lampent, that would be really close to what we're looking for. Spiritomb and Lugia is sick. That makes sense. Spiritomb. Lugia. Not gonna lie, that might actually be a new Pokemon. I hope so. That'd be really cool. Ooh, yeah, this is really sick. This one's awesome. The concept of this one is also really cool. I like the whirlpool element and seeing Lugia in the center of it. Litwick and Ghastly? Litwick. Ghastly. We're trying so hard. Ah, so close. This is pretty, like... pretty close. This guy's funny looking. But this is kind of like what we're looking for. Kind of. Probably the closest we'll get. Probably. But who knows? Maybe in the newer Pokemon we could get a actual like representation of a Hitodama. Ghastly Magmar is the closest I got, but wrong color. Ghastly Magmar. Oh yeah, kinda. That face is crazy. Ghastly and Geodude? Sorta. You guys don't really have... well, this would probably be closer to what your hands would look like. They'd be like floating next to you. Evil. Litwick and Solosis. I think we looked at this already, but I'll look at it again because my memory's bad. This one's actually kind of close. It has the right flame shape. It's just the center. The center needs to just be fire. We can't have wax in the middle. Fuse Ghastly with himself. It is really fun to fuse two of the same Pokemon together because sometimes they just get, like, extra. Yeah, see, look, it's so cool. You get some really cool options when you do that occasionally. I think Eevee and Eevee was another one that I did once. Yeah, an Eevee with all the traits of the different evolutions. Look at her. She's crazy. It's cool that they account for that kind of thing. Quagsire, Quagsire. Yeah, it's just a guy with a crown. He's just big crown guy. It's so cute. Biblically accurate, Dama. It's so good. But okay, I think we faffed about with this enough. If we do actually want to save it for the Donathon at any point, I probably shouldn't spend too much time catering to this for free. But that's a look into playing with Infinite Fusion. It's a fun game based on, like, catching mons and then having to, like, fuse them to try and progress. It's very enjoyable. Oh, Majorak, look at what you did. You made us waste like an hour. We faffed about so much. We're gonna discover the entire Fusion Pokedex at this rate. That's the hope. That's the hope. That's the goal. Give me a quick moment to run to the... I'll be honest, I don't care anymore. I need to go use the restroom. Also refill my water, because I was chugging water while going through those. I'll be right back. Hello. I'm back. That was a nice little distraction. I was checking the replay that I see on my side, like from my control panel for the stream. We really did spend like an hour doing that, didn't we? Where's our gift? Your gift? What do you mean your gift? What? What do you want? Is it safe for me to come out yet? We literally weren't even doing anything that crazy. We were just fusing Pokemon and making shapes. About an hour and a half? Jesus. I didn't realize we were doing it for that long. Exactly? I don't know why you're acting like it was the worst thing in the world. We were just looking at cool designs of creatures. You don't even have to know anything about Pokemon to enjoy it. But anyway. We're here now, it's done, I guess. Just means we know content we can do to tide over the time on the Donathon, literally. I was thinking that too. I was just like, well, at least we have a filler. Besides me just straight up playing Poké-Rogue, which might also happen. The copy pasta. Yeah, the copy pasta I wrote for him. Poké-Rogue. Yeah. Maybe that will be a way that we occupy time during the Donathon, depending on how long it ends up going for. Too bad the event is over. I know! I know. I didn't get too many cool shinies. I got like 3, maybe? 3 or 4. I had really bad luck, despite all of the things that they were giving me to increase the odds. It would be nice if they ran another one from the start of June to the end of June, so that way the whole Donathon can be me playing to hunt for shinies. Don't talk to me about Poké-Rogue shinies. Ugh. Shiny Chi-Yu! Lucky. Don't talk to me about Poké-Rogue shinies. No, I feel you. My luck was so bad. I got like basic shinies, but it took a lot more to try and find the unique ones. The whole time I was just like, man, where are the cool ones? I'm still 9 Pokemon away from being able to catch Eternatus. Really? I didn't even know that was an option. I guess it makes sense though. Is it like caught Pokemon total, or do you have to catch every other Pokemon in the game? I only have the one blue shiny. I got a shiny Minoon. I got a special shiny Bidoof. What was the other special shiny I got? Nuzleaf? You need to catch every other starter before Eternatus is catchable? Really? That's crazy. Minoon, my baby. You like Minoon? I also like Minoon. Plusle and Minoon are really adorable. They're little babies. The special shiny for Minoon in Poké-Rogue is just like saturated blue. Like it's just saturated blue all over and like kind of glowy. Plusle and Minoon are my favorite Pika clones. That's cute. Yeah, they were some of my favorites for a while, too. I had a little Plusle, plushie that I, like, adored when I was little. I called her Addie, like addition. Oh, you also have a Plusle plushie. Handshake emoji. I loved her. She was very precious. I think she's probably in storage somewhere, either in my closet with my other stored plushies or potentially in the garage with my other stored plushies. Because I know I kept her in the, like, big beanie bag, or beanie baby holder. Beanie bag. I love talking. Big beanie baby bag. That thing I said that I would hang on the back of my bedroom door. She was in one of those pockets. Mine is literally in my side room. Cute! Heck yeah. I've got the OG Blastoise plushie in my room. Wow, OG. A classique. I don't know if I have too many, like, OG plushies like that. I have a number of Pokemon plushies that I've collected over the years, though. Just in various states of being around me. I've still never found a shiny in any Pokemon game. The most... Besides, like, when I started hunting in, like, later games, when I realized that was a thing you could do, the only time I've ever found a shiny, like, without really trying was in the early hours of me playing the original Pokemon Black and White. I was playing through Pokemon Black and, like, just combing through the tall grass for the first time, and I found a shiny Lillipup. Definitely went against all odds. I shouldn't have found it. But it appeared, and I was like, wow, this is a sign that this is gonna be a good Pokemon game. I was quite happy with it. I think I've never really found, like, native shinies outside of that instance. The only times I started finding shinies were, like, later games where I started hunting, but I didn't even really start hunting shinies until Sword and Shield. I just always thought it was too time-consuming, and then they kind of optimized it a bit for the Switch-era games, and it became a bit easier to hunt. My first shiny was Ghastly when playing Silver. Wow. That's really good. Hell yeah. Shiny Zubat, my battery was low. The shiny flash effect in wrong color told child me the game was dying, so I OTK'd it, saved, and shut the Game Boy off. No! No! That's terrible. It really do be like that. My first shiny was a Swanna in X and Y. The friend parks were OP. Yeah. I remember a lot of people saying that the friend parks were really good. I've never shiny hunted, so any shinies I found were just randomly came across. Yeah, I get that. I had, like, no luck with shinies until I found that shiny Lillipup in Black and White. And even though I had found it, I still didn't really hunt for any other shinies. The odds were just really good. I don't know what happened. I was a random Caterpie? Oh. My first shiny was a Pidgey. I thought it was sick because it was green and tried to feed it berries to revert it. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, they don't really explain shinies to you at all in the early games, or, like, kind of ever. They'll be, like, really vague about it, some NPCs nowadays, but I feel like most kids are just like, what's wrong with that Pokemon? Why does it look weird? Is it a virus? 99% of my shinies now are from Pokemon Go. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people have gotten decent shinies that way. My favorite shiny I've gotten was Minior in like 60 eggs. It was competitively viable too. Wow. Competitively viable and shiny? You really won the lottery with that one. Sentret in Gen 2. Didn't even know shinies were a thing and caught it because it was cool looking. Didn't get the free red dose of the Lake of Rage. PC was full. Your PC was full? Dude, release some Pokemon. My shiny Aron when I was a kid and not knowing, I just thought it had weird red eyes. Man. I get you, I get you. The only sign of shiny Pokemon was shiny Gyarados, and they never tell you that he's shiny. They're just like, it's just a special red one. And you don't realize that, like, every Gyarados that's shiny is red. It was high. Ah, Pokemon. My beloved. Oni, my beloved. Leh. Don't turn this around on me. If you used a code to force shinies, the red Gyarados becomes white silver? Really? I can see that looking kind of cool. Makes sense because Team Rocket forced its evolution. I figured it went wrong and just kept the Magikarp color. I think that's what they try to say in the in-game lore as well. Shiny Yuno is the rarest. It's very true. You've never seen Shiny Yuno. I've been streaming for over a year. Technically, over a year and a half. Actually. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to do math. Yeah, I guess April would be the half anniversary, so over a year and a half, and you still haven't seen Shiny Yuno. Wow, crazy. Shiny Yuno is like normal Yuno, but green eyes. No, I think it's more unique than that. Also, Egan, thank you for being a member for 16 months of the emote tier! And Daniel Smith, thank you for being a member for 17 months in the emote tier! What do you mean purple hair, green eyes with Shiny Yuno? No, that was human Yuno. Is it really 1.5 years now? Yes. As of April, it would have been 1.5 years. Because our 2-year anniversary, fellas, count them, 2 years, is in October. Ain't that fucked up? Ain't that sick and also twisted? I don't like it. I'm like, no, go back. That's like 2 ones. I know, that's crazy. Hero, thank you for being a member for 17 months of Shadowfire. One day we will have Shiny Yuno? Maybe. Time is so unreal. Yeah. I have to keep it in mind because I'm still working towards 2.0, so I'm just like, oh god, oh god. Shinomi, thank you for being a member for 17 months of the emote tier! 2 years is too soon to have a VTuber midlife crisis. I mean, I'm not having a midlife crisis. Isla-sama just had hers. I have to wait 2 more years before I can have mine. But like, it's not so much a midlife crisis as it is just like, whoa, the passage of time. Because like, 2 years is kind of usually when people start like burning out completely, you know? Tofu, thank you for being a member for 12 months of the emote tier. Congrats! Happy 1 year! Let's go, Slay! Yippee! 1 year is crazy. Any span of time is crazy. I don't understand. But I am grateful. 2 years, Yuno posts a black text, white background saying I'm alive and well. I post a text that's like, I'm active, instead of saying I'm graduating. I'm active. I'm content. The video premieres, and instead of it being a stream, it's just me doing one of those shitty meme dances. Yuno's alive, let's go! Crab rave. Dun dun dun. Alive and quickly approaching. Yeah, I'm rapidly approaching your location. I'm me and here. My heart would literally drop for a moment. I could never. would say that it's a really good announcement on like all of the branding for it, and then the premiere would be I'm an active talent. It's me dancing. I'm continuing education. Ugh, I wish. If only it didn't cost so much freaking money, dude. I keep thinking about it, and I keep getting messages about like, you know, you should continue your education. You should pursue a master's and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, I would if I could, but this costs so much money. I would have to like finish my degree super fast if I went back to school. Masters in D's. Ideal career path. I'm a professional D's. I'm graduating until I finish Busta Fellows 2. No, I can never make a joke about graduating. I can never. Yuno with master's degree, all bow before master Yuno. I mean, that would be the dream. I have like a couple different paths that I've considered pursuing, but I'm always just like, it costs too much money. Reiner, thank you for the $100 tip. Thank you for the bruh. The Oni lives for 2 years. Seems like she just debuted and still hates taking compliments. I do still hate taking compliments, but also we're not at 2 years yet. Thank you for the tip, but we are not at 2 years yet. Well, thank you. When we're at 2 years, you will know. Is there a mistress's degree? Squints at you. Oops, wrong thing. Sorry, I was about to import the wrong asset. There we go. I have to adjust my thing. I come in here, bruh. Yep, that's the OniMon experience. That's the OniMon. Mustard's degree. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. Thank you! Yeah, I'll get my mustard degree. In ketchup. Oh, see, I'm pursuing my mustard's degree. I'm playing a little bit of ketchup. Very funny. Comedy. Master's degree, nah, give me a beginner's degree. Give me a baby's degree in being baby. Give me a baby degree in babeology. The study of baby. Goo goo gaga. I would win. Top of the class. Graduation with honors. Sounds like quite the pickle. Mayo, have good luck in that. She's a prodigy. The minute she entered the classroom, she dropped down onto all fours and started crying. I'll only complete my master's degree if my dissertation is about Ultimate games. Take it or leave it. Honestly, I would find a way to work Ultimate games into my dissertation. How else am I going to survive? You know, guys get a degree in babeology by age 16. Yeah, because you just decide to become babies for the rest of your life. This is true. People look at her and say she has one life. Stop. How long did it take you to cook that one? You gotta pepper those words in wisely. If I can work VTubers in my bachelor's degree speech class, anything's possible. My speech was on comp sci. No, that makes sense. VTubers make sense when talking about computer science. I didn't really know much about VTubers by the time I was finishing up school. I think I had only seen like Kizuna Ai, but I hadn't really comprehended VTuber as like a niche of content. Kizuna Ai called herself a VTuber and I was like, okay. I understand what those two words mean together, and I'm fine with it, and I didn't really, like, think beyond it. VTubers wasn't a thing at all when I finished school. Oh god, I'm so old. We're like the Crypt Keepers. Ah. And now think people listen to you while they finish college work? That's crazy! That's so weird. But if I can help in some way with someone getting through their studies, then that makes me happy. Because I wish I had streamers to help me get through my studies. For me, it was all like YouTube and like edited content. I didn't really watch a lot of streams. I occasionally did, but definitely not nearly as much as I do now. I may have used a public use model the whole speech and basically VTubed in front of my class. Thank God none of them follow me. Wow, that's still impressive. Twitch was still a baby when I was in high school. Did it still go by its previous government name of Justin TV? Yes. Oh god, I feel old hearing that name. I heard my bones creaking, thanks. No, I feel you. When I was in high school, YouTube had a video limit of 10 minutes. Yeah, I think that's how it was for me in high school as well. I remember being so surprised when they finally changed it so that anybody could upload anything at like whatever amount of time. I was just like, damn. That's crazy. I'm glad we still have OniMons. I feel like OniMon is probably going to be something that never goes away. If we have at least one weekly thing, it should be OniMon. I feel like the world around us may change, but I will endeavor to try and keep OniMon going. Now, if only we could get more Oni sons. No! No! OniMon has become like a comfy part of the week, so I don't shed Mondays as much. I cry! If that's all that I'm able to do as a content creator, then I will still feel quite satisfied with myself. I'm really glad. You guys are too nice to me. Oni fry where Yuno just deep fries random Damadachi? No! Why do you want this? Do not ask for this. Can we even be fried? I guess in theory. Can you fry a little flame guy? I guess, because you're still like semi-solid. Kinda. Imagine Yuno graduates one day and OniMon somehow still keeps going. The stream just always starts on Monday at the exact same time. No one appears on stream, but it's there. OniMon's just there. You hear the BGM and nothing else. My model doesn't even show up. It's just the screen. I've been having a lot of fun bantering with you and Lynn lately, so I was gonna be a bit sad if we lost OniMons. Yeah. No, I don't think we'd ever lose it. It's a good excuse for me to just, like, chat and then just have it be, like, a collection of the different things we yap about. Management forced me to have topics in the beginning, but now I don't have to do that anymore. Hup. Now I just have to figure out, like, other series that I can do for Satsus, I guess. Excuse me, let me be nicer. Having you here makes me happy since you helped me get through the hard week. I'm going to cry! Stop. Stop it. Her channel has gained sentience. Only for OniMon. And it stops after exactly, like, 3 hours. Yuno leaves but schedules weekly tweets for like 10 years where she puts out a blank stream schedule every Sunday and have it only this week. No, that's crazy! That would make it seem like my account is haunted! But also that'd be kind of funny. Have an Onilicious week where nothing happens. There's gonna be so many OniMon, she's gonna start to get OniMon reruns like The Simpsons. We're gonna rerun the same topics and everyone's gonna be like, haven't you talked about this before? And I'm gonna be like, you're gonna have to cite the deep OniMon lore to me in order to prove that that's true. The replies would just be costly gifts every week. I still hear her voice saying that she is Onilicious. That's both really sweet and also really sad. We're responding with the same stuff we always do on a queue. No! OniMon enters syndication and is played weeknights on CBS after Blue Bloods. That's just so specific I couldn't even get through without laughing. You only hear soundboard, you know? Yeah, it's a collection of phrases where it's just like, it's my intro, obviously. So like, oh, Hanaki, did you know that our souls are connected by fate? Well, what do you know? Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oiran from Mialoon. Then there's another button of me being like, hi. And then there's like a long silence. And then eventually the soundboard is like, I'm not cute. I hate it here. What do you mean? Women. Women. I hate it here. It's just like a non-stop loop of just the same traits. The Yunoisms. I don't say anything else. Maybe I bring up an otome. Stop! That too, yeah. 12 hours of silence broken up by Yunoisms. Yeah. Hi! A bunch of different Yunoisms just like randomly throughout the 12-hour period, and you guys are just like, man, I'm so glad she switched to a formula where OniMon is 12 hours and then she doesn't stream the rest of the week. I bet she's doing great. She's doing great out there. Did I get I hate it here from you? Did I unconsciously just carry a Yunoism this whole time? Well, I think people have said I hate it here before me. But I did used to say it a lot. I would watch every episode waiting for the one where we get randomly generated 6 women's in a row. You're so right for that, bestie. Hotkey F20 is beef Wellingtony. This is true. There is eventually a point where it just generates me reading the beef Wellington recipe for a long time, and people think I'm actually live because it's the recording from the stream. So it's me talking and like reading the beef Wellington recipe with all my reactions, so it still seems like it's real and active. 10 years from now, one Monday, my baby's son sees me watching a stream. He looks at the screen and says, wow, she's really small, and a new generation starts. There's some sort of nightmare where even a child thinks that I am a small creature. Terrible and evil. I love that for you and me. This is also true. There's a version that's I love that for you. And then one where I'm like, love this for me. Oh my god, slay. There are rumors about doing a revival of OniMon, but it just wouldn't be the same without my judge. It just wouldn't be the same without Yuno at the helm. There's just no other Oni that can do it. She's always been my one and Oni. Listen, kid, if you don't want to be that small, eat your veggies. But I do eat my veggies. That's the thing. I like vegetables. But I'm still small. Why? Terrible. Yuno retires and Puntable grows up. Yeah, the whole channel just becomes Puntables. Puntable gets a grown-up model, but she's still like a gremlin. There are quite literally no other half Oni who can do it. Exactly. There's literally no one else that knows what's going on in Onigashima besides me. Literally nobody else. Is that not just 2.0? What the fuck? No? 2.0 is me. Grown-up model taller by 5 pixels. Hey, 5 pixels makes all the difference. You'll feel the change. Puntable grows up and is taller than you. She was waiting all her life for the Uno reverse moment. She's like 5'11". She has the like Yuno mommy proportions. But she still talks like Puntable, so she has this really pretty mommy model, and then the first time she talks, she's just like, "What's up, frickers? Are you ready for a freaking stream?" That's a cat moe. And she has 2 wives. Yeah, she has the one thigh tattoo, and then she has a different one that's like cooler. Puntable shit, puntabudu. Very true. No, you're so right. Get out of my head. This is crazy. This level of shitposting is off the charts. She's outgrown the Tupperware.
Yeah, now you get to get inside my Tupperware. It's obvious it's where you want to be anyway.
This is April Fool's level. Ayo. She grows from jangling keys to jangling rings. Yeah, and then she just puts you in the Tupperware. By then, you guys are so ancient that you can't even resist it. It's funny if she doesn't grow and stays keys. No, I think that she would still grow, but she would be the one jangling the keys for you guys. Taunting you with them. Because in the end, she is still a gremlin. Puntable can't create or manipulate Damadachi, so she just lights people's heads on fire. Well, her fans wouldn't be Damadachis. I think she'd come up with a different name for them.
May the Oni lights guide you back to me.
Multi-Jelly Bones, welcome to the Oni Lights. Welcome, welcome. She has the keys on a fishing line.
Come get it, dorks! Come get it! You want the keys! You love the way the keys jingle! Come get them!
Onto balls? No! She ends up using all her Tupperware as furniture for a bunch of old, wrinkly Damadachi and can never store any food. She has to settle for, like, takeout containers. Wife and V-cut top to show some flavor of vine flowing around the shoulders and down the chest. Ugh. Don't make her hot!
That's a child. I've said it before, but I have debated a future design having a more exposed chest to have like a tattoo showing on the chest area, because I think that would be fun. Maybe in the future. I was thinking about saving it for the Ice Lady variant. Exposed chest. Not like super exposed, but like exposed enough that you could see marks. What about an all-wife model? Tattoos all the way down? Perhaps. She said super exposed. No, I said not. I said not. Don't cut out the not. Will you be getting a mole? I haven't thought about one. Also, I feel like that'd be copying Melon's design a bit too much, because Melon gave herself a mole. I don't want to seem like I'm copying her, you know? All wife, so it's just a biblically accurate Yuno leg? No, when we say all wife, I feel like that means just the wife-size tattoo all over the body. It's been a while. Yeah, no problem. Super exposed. Accurate quote. No! No! Stop. She's not a mole, she's a dragon. Yeah, but she does have a mole. But she did copy leg tattoo. She did. She even put it on the same leg. When I saw that, I was like, copier. She copied me. She already went out of her way to try and make all of her assets bigger than mine, and then she also took away the one thing. Gasp. Nah, I don't care. Nah, I don't care. You know, if one of those full-body Yakuza back tattoos would go thermonuclear, I fear. You get me! I want one on the back. I know you'd never see it, because live 2D models don't ever show the back view, but like... I've had thoughts about a back tattoo for freaking ages, dude. I want tattoo. I just want more tattoo on body. Just tattoo Lynn's leg so it becomes a gang thing? Nah. I think Lynn has said she doesn't want a tattoo. We asked her if she was interested in getting one so that all of me and Loon would have it, but she was like, nah. And we were like, that's fair. Will I be the taller one? I believe... I think the Melon's new design is still a little bit taller than Yuno. But only by a little bit. We're pretty close to the same height now compared to before. Lynn is now the tallest one in Mia Loon. And she's not even that tall. But like, Melon's design is like shorter considerably compared to Kaya. So our height difference is a bit more equal than it was, but I think she's still taller by a little bit. Maybe a grapevine gives mature wine mom energy, but Puntable, of course, drinks Welch's grape juice. Adulting money for the branding baby. Back tattoo would work really well for scabs. It would work well for back view derobing sort of art. I agree. So someday. I didn't do anything like that when I was discussing with my new mama. My main focus was getting like an elevated new version of Yuno. So some things are different, but like it's mostly the same design. Well, not design, but like it's mostly the same like character elements. I'll probably ask about adding newer elements to the character whenever I work on another outfit. But I already have 2.0 and then also the outfit after that in the works simultaneously. So a third outfit would have to be the time we start experimenting again. And I have to decide what I would want to do because I have so many ideas for outfits. I have so many ideas for outfits and concepts, and I also know that my mama is a really good character designer, so I'm just like, ugh, it's gonna look good. We will go crazy, I fear. But, like, later. I need time to, like, let these two outfits make stuff with them and, like, breathe and stuff. So Yuno is still the shortest one, no major shocks there. I mean, I've mentioned this before, but there are going to be some upgrades with 2.0. So who knows? The idea, Mama, can you do a curvy outfit? No. I can't talk about this too explicitly because it will lead to a little bit of spoilers, but there was part of a design on the second outfit that looked too much like a copyrighted character, and my mama actually pointed it out and was like, this looks too much like a copyrighted character. I have offered designs that are less obvious. So I can't suggest things that involve like other IP. She would bonk me. She would bonk me into oblivion. But she would offer alternatives that look similar to the base concept, so I guess if I suggested something like Kirby, she'd figure out an alternative, but that might be hard. Needed as a loading screen, like soaking in an onsen facing away from us, only back up visible. I'm writing this down, I'm writing this down. I do need to come up with ideas for loading and ending screen. Imagine getting bonked when you're not even corpo anymore. Bonked by my own mama. Punishing me for my IP stealing sins. You want to be in a Kirby outfit? No, not actually. But no, I've had ideas. Also, my Twitter algo must have heard me complaining about it, and it's gone from showing me like shit I don't care about to just posting a whole bunch of J fashion. So I'm constantly getting recommendations for like dresses and like pretty outfits and like references for skirts and pants. And I've been drooling thinking about all of the different types of outfits I can get in the future. It started showing me some OGK. It started showing me some academia. It's been like, it's just nonstop fashion posts and I'm so hype. I love it. I'm really excited. So I'm just like looking at them and I'm taking a bunch of notes and I'm saving them for references for future outfits. I'm gonna go crazy. Me to my mama, like, hi, I hope you're ready to design a lot of clothes for me. I'm gonna need you to retweet some of those. No, I don't want to ruin my main account with a bunch of fashion. I might start retweeting them on the sub account, perhaps. But I don't want to do it on main. Why not? Because you want your main account when you use it as like, when you use it for business like I do, you want it to look kind of clean. So you don't want to spam it with like too much unrelated shit. You want to try and keep it tailored to like you and like your content and like original posts. You don't want to do too much retweeting. 2.0 will have higher Geta. The forehead will be off screen so we can no longer make fun of it. Oh, so you think it would make me look like this? Hold on. Hi guys, this is my 2.0. Happy to see you. It's me. There's nothing else past this. This is just what it looks like now. Yep. There's nothing. A little higher? Okay. Hi. It's me. I'm Yuno. This is just hell no wife or forehead. You get neither. This is our life now. A giant woman. There's nothing bald. No, I literally have hair. Do you not see it swishing around behind me? I literally have hair. What do you mean? You only get giant ribbon. You only get OB. And like the subtle bounce of my boob. Isn't that what you want? Isn't this what the people are looking for? Why are you complaining? You have asked for this. Boob singular. Just the one. Rocking a skullet, bald on top, party in the back. No! Not a skullet! No. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. No, I could never. I like showing off my pretty face too much. I'm like careful even now with making sure that nothing gets cut off, because otherwise it would look awkward. Yuno got nerfed by her OB. Yeah, unfortunate OB censorship. But, like, you can still see it, it's just subtle. But I've said it before, I don't really like exaggerated boob bouncing anyway, so I think that the amount that my boobs bounce is really good for me. I like it. Although I will say, I guess we're just giving away another outfit spoiler. I've been so close to just, like, showing the damn thing with how often I talk about it, but anyway. The OB is going to be lower. Obviously, completely different OB design. But the OB is going to be lower. You're welcome. Obviously, since you're gonna be shorter, no, that's not what that means. Not great with secrets. Oh no, I'm perfectly great with secrets. I've only leaked, like, very subtle crumbs of what the outfit looks like. I want to show the design, but it's more like, since it's 2.0, it feels a bit weird to keep it completely secret. But I guess it makes more sense to advertise it closer to when I'm gonna actually have the debut. Because since it's a 2.0, rather than, like, keeping my model a secret, it makes sense to use it for promotional stuff, and then only fully change everything over when the debut actually happens. Taking back the change Kawaii made. No, that change was with the kimono underneath. They didn't change the position of the OB. The OB was always here. What Kawaii did was they added this, like, I can't use a cursor to show you this, but I'll zoom in a little so you can kind of try and guess what I'm talking about. Do you see where my collar is? Oh, hi, Mocha. Sorry, I'm zooming into my boobs. You chose a really great time to show up. Hi, Mocha. Hi, Raiders. Anyway, do you see where my collar is? Like, where the skin is? Initially, the dark green layer of the kimono was not there. So I actually had a bit of boob exposure and, like, a boob line. You could actually see where my boobs were in my initial design. And then management changed it without asking me. And they added this extra layer to, like, cover me up. They're basically like, you'll get cold, sweetie. And they put an extra layer on me instead of letting me have my boob line. And it's very unfortunate. And I'm sad about it every day. They are gatekeeping? They did! Why did they gatekeep me like this? It's so messed up. Anyway, hi, Mocha. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had fun. They took away our boobs. Our? Wait a minute. For YouTube reasons, probably? I don't think so, because, like, Kaya existed, and Kaya didn't even have the mesh. Also, Ranchan's boobs were showing more than mine. They made me so conservative. And I was the one based off of an Oiron. Can you believe this? Can you believe? How could they do this to me? Crazy. And the skirt too. Yeah, they adjusted the length of the skirt a bit as well. They knew you'd be too powerful with it? Perhaps. The courtesan shows the least skin in kawaii. I don't know about that. I do think I show quite a bit of skin. At the very least, I feel like I had the most bare legs. Because I have literally nothing from my skirt down to my geta. But it's fine. We are rectifying this with 2.0. That's why I gave you the information. I provided the info. Specifically, you will be happy to know. I guess since I'm sharing this, I'll share the fact as well. When I first got the, like, sketches for what my mama was cooking up for the 2.0, one of the first things I asked for was, can you lower the OB? Can you make the OBV less high up? My audience will like it better. Was my exact wording. You think I don't know what you guys like? Might be a tie with Kaya with how long her legs are. Well, it's not so much length, but it's like coverage as well. Kaya had like really long like coverage on her legs. Hold on, I can actually show you because I have her model. We'll do a comparison. I don't know which one's the right one, so I'm just gonna pray that I'm choosing the right one. But see, her legs are covered. She has no underwear, I guess, no pun, but like, her legs are still covered. Hi, Kaya. Hi! Hi! I'm traveling! I don't like that she pulled me away from my vacation to do this. Supposed to be able to work all the time, I swear. Anyway. Kaya sounds different. I can't do a very good Kaya impression. Could you imagine a universe where I was actually cast as Kaya? I never voiced her as like a preference, so I don't think they ever would have cast me in this model, but that would be such a weird parallel universe. Your voice under that face is so surreal. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I suit it. I don't even know what kind of character I would have gone for this model. Beer! Boobs! One Piece! Maki! Nishikino Maki, Nishikino Maki, Nishikino Maki, Nishikino Maki, Nishikino Maki, Maki, Nishikino Maki, Nishikino Maki. Try the Gyaru voice? Let me think. What did her Gyaru sound like? Oh my god. My pumpkin spice latte? Oh my god. I can't believe I almost spilled it. Wow. Oh my god. That's crazy. I was just trying to get ready to stream. Yeah. I'm sure you've missed her, yeah. Anyway, my point is, she has exposed thighs, but the rest of her legs are covered. Therefore, my legs are more naked. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You do a southern ninja? No, too late now. Anyway, look, naked! 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 She's naked! Anyways. Ay, Dios mío. I always spawn in wife first. You always get your glimpse of her if I ever swap models around. Great googly mowgli. Add one more to the sound clip pool. Naked, naked, naked. It's true. It would be such a crazy stream. I really do like that idea that we had where we stream in total silence, save for like all of those like 12-hour compilations of random noises. I really think we should do a Zatsu where I just am in silence with those in the background and we just wait and see how many times I get jump scared by the sounds. Send that sound clip the next time your art mama asks for feedback. Me to my mama, naked please? And she's like, what? Please, please skin? I don't think she would know what to do with me. She'd just be like, interesting. I will metal pipe 8 hour you. Yeah, that's fair. Metal pipe jump scare. That would probably work on a day when you aren't able to talk. See, the thing is, I'd have to prepare the soundboard in advance so that I could use it. I would be willing. I would just have to prepare the soundboard. And then, you know, also I'd have to be sick, but we're not going to wish sickness upon me, right? We're not going to wish sickness or anything upon me because you want me to be healthy forever, right? You don't want me to get throat sick, right? Don't do this to me. You know, Hanaki will literally never get sick ever again. Well, let's not get too hasty. I will probably get sick, but like my goal is to not get like a cold or a throat sick. Because the last time I had that throat illness last year, it killed me. Is a giggle loop a sickness? No, that's just me. That's just who I am. I giggle at myself for no real reason. It's both a nervous response and just kind of a like sound filler noise, I guess. I don't know why I'm like this. My instinct is to just giggle. Either I think the things that I say are funny or... I don't know. Fills the void, I guess. No, sickness is banned. If you feel it starting, just ban it from your body. Yeah, just tell it to stop. You have a cold? Just don't anymore. After another 4-hour Otome Talk stream. I really don't know why it was that stream that took me out. I have had so many other like long streams where I'm just yapping forever before then. And yet for some reason that stream was the one that took me out. I don't get it.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Daniel Smith, thank you for the $14.10. Healthy of body, sick of mind, the standard fanfiction writer starter pack. So true. Although, actually, most fanfic writers end up getting sick all the dang time because there are so many times that they'll be like, hi, sorry I couldn't update in forever. I literally got hit by a bus and I was in the hospital for like 3 months. But here's the next update. Things get spicy in this one, winky face. Or those ones that are like, hi, sorry I couldn't update in forever. I was finishing the dissertation for my PhD, and then I also got sick with COVID. And then after I recovered from COVID, I got COVID again. It happens more than you would think. Also, yeah, thank you for the donation. We are also at the double nice. Double nice time. I was pained because you were talking about Kaya's Z-Tide Yoiki. Yes, I was. I pulled out her model, in case you miss her, I guess. I was mentioning that, like, Kaya has naked thighs, but the rest of her legs are covered. Meanwhile, my legs are naked. That was the specific context. And then I did a Kaya impression for a little bit for the people that miss her. Like I said, starter pack as the neat dumb consumes them, the body wilts as their diet becomes ramen and Mountain Dew. True. True. There are 2 types of delayed responses. Sorry, I was kidnapped and also had prostate cancer, and sorry, I was combing my hair. So true. Sorry, I got distracted combing my hair and then I just never updated and it's been 8 months. Oops. But here's an update for you now. It's always so funny when a fanfiction author like mentions the craziest things that they experienced in the time they were away, and that their only concern was that they were sad they couldn't update sooner. And I'm just like, girl, you didn't need to update your yaoi with what you were dealing with. You were in crisis, Queen. It's okay.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Keen, thank you for the $30.31. Sorry, gotta clear the daily dono goal. Thank you so much. There's never any pressure to do so, but I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Daily goal clear. Sorry, I was going through the Pokemon Fusion generator and I just finished. Me looking at every single fusion. It would take me like a year or two for sure. Update number 1, my hair is gorgeous. Update number 2, 7K of lemon. Shut up about the plot, this is important. The 8-month late update comes after a crypto rug pull too. Sorry guys, I invested in a cryptocurrency that ended up being a scam. I lost all my money, but at least I didn't lose my desire to write some steamy hot yaoi. So true. That's an amazing mental image of their life. While dealing with all that, the only thought actually going through their head is I've got to finish my yaoi. That would be me. To be honest, that would be, in fact, be me. I'm going through like the biggest crisis of my life and I'm just like, but I'm writing yaoi, so am I really suffering that much? Yaoi is the cure. Let's be real. Update, the Outworlders arrive. Next chapter will be a week late. True.
I might not be able to get the next update out in time. Apparently there's gonna be an alien invasion or something. So I guess the next time I post this will be when I'm on the alien spaceship getting anal probed. And that's on dedication. Posted 417,000 years ago. That's crazy. You know, say, you know, it's not my OniMon bingo card. Well, neither was us doing Pokemon Infinite Fusion for 90 minutes. Now, was it? This is definitely the OniMon of all time. Update number 2, change of plans. They love my work. 2 chapters next week. The aliens read my fanfic and they said I need to be kept away from my PC. It was on my bingo card, just even more square and I have 4 corners. Wait. I don't think you guys actually have an OniMon bingo card, but the thought of one actually existing is kind of funny. I wonder if for OniMon 100, if we should come up with an actual bingo card for like OniMon topics. Because I know that there are generator sites that you can go on where you can like put all of your prompts and you can actually like generate fully random bingo cards with all the prompts on them. We should do that. Here on the Yuno chit, we get an hour of Zatsu before and after an hour or 2 of Poke Fusions. That's the stream, baby. Beef Wellington? Beef Wellington should probably be on there for sure. Whether it's referenced or whether I read another recipe. Maybe we make a Yuno bingo card for the Donathon. Ooh, that could be fun. Yeah. I should come up with little rewards for the ones who get bingo. Little mini prizes. Maybe we could win like little snippets of voice clips or something. Or like a flash of an art piece or something. I'll think about it. I have stuff to brainstorm with Hitomi anyway. We'll figure it out. How would we confirm bingo? I'd probably ask you to upload your completed bingo card on Twitter or something. Like I'd make a tag for it. And you'd be like, bingo, and I'd be like, okay, mention your YouTube name and then like post it somewhere so that I can check it. I'll figure it out. We'll make this work. Yuno was her name. Oh, that's funny. I like it. I'll instead go for the legendary 0 squares gotten bingo card. Somehow didn't even generate a free space. Your bingo card breaks and it doesn't give you the free space and you don't even realize you don't have a free space on your card until the game ends and you have a 0 and you're like, wait.
Wait, where's my free spin? Wait. Man. Wheel spins, 8 pieces, 6 rewards, 1 big prize, 1 Batsu for the spinner. Ooh, okay. The free space was supposed to be Yuno being short and she goes live with the Kaya model that day. That would be pretty funny. Just one day where I use Kaya's model instead. I don't know, I can't convincingly be Kaya. Just debuting as a whole new woman. She has given me blanket permission to use her model like that, though, so I technically could. I wonder if she will ever give me the melon model to play with. Maybe so. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to play with it until after she debuts, but... would be nice to play with it. Then I could be a pirate dragon. Playing with Melon. Mm-hmm. That is my privilege as a bestie. Introducing Kaya's twin sister, Yaya. The Yaya was just me all along. Free space is greeting and Yuno just opens with F you, I hate it here, and puts an art tag work and it's just Yuno getting towered over by a 12-inch ruler. What? That's crazy. Insane. But also does sound like something I would do. Pokemon Fusion both Yuno and Kaya? I guess it would be Yuya or Kano. A fusion between us would be interesting. I don't know which aspects of us would stay and which would go. But we would probably average out to, like, Lynn's height. If I had to guess, I think we would average out to Lynn's height. Since I'm so short and Yuno is... and Kaya is so tall. There's a manga-only Bleach character named Yaya who's also a Gyaru. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Yuya is the fusion dance and Kano is the Potara. I am paying attention, I am thinkering. Okay. Keep cooking, chat. I was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. Dang it. Fusion dance would be nigh impossible with Kaya's 90% leg. Hey, I can dance! I mean, she can actually do steppies, but I'm capable of dancing. We'd be fine. Oh, you were saying, thanks. Thanks, I'm glad that we can keep on track. Here you go, I found it. Hey, thanks, man. I was trying to decide how much longer I should stream for because I have graces in the morning and it is approaching late hours. But I like yapping. But I have graces, which means I have to get up a little early. But I like yapping. She likes to spend time with us. I do. I do. I feel like I've made that plenty clear by now. Record the soundboard now. Yap away, queen. Thanks, man. When you say graces in the morning, it instinctively activates the pizza bagel commercial song in my head. Just call in sick? To stream? That's what I'm talking about. It's to stream. Who the F is Grace? So true. Who put this F here? What does it mean? I'm still trying to get Richard to tell me, but he won't. Dang it, Richard. But no, since it's a morning stream, send a sick notice to your boss, Yuno Hanaki. Hi, Yuno. I've decided to call in sick. I will be sleeping in instead of clocking in for graces. So, yeah. You're just gonna have to deal with that, I guess. I thought you meant getting up for church for a second and not Tales of. No. I just call it graces because within the community you cut off the Tales of because you already know it's a Tales game. But yeah, no, not graces as in church. I don't go to church. I'm literally an Oni. If I step into a church, I'll explode. I'm a heathen. So no. I'm sure she'll understand. Will she though? Will she though? It's Tales. Sorry, Damas, I have double flu. You know, we can see you. Stop looking. The second flu is transmitted by sight. You know, having to ask Yuno if she can borrow some of her sick leave. Yuno being like, who gave you sick leave? We don't have that. As I'm just like, I did. I found it on the ground. Some extra. Have Puntable take your shift. Puntable for Graces. I don't think Puntable will understand the implications of anything going on in the Graces storyline. She would just be like, what is this? She can figure out Till's gameplay. I mean, I did use the Puntable model for one episode of Symphonia at one point. She would be able to figure out Symphonia, but I don't think she'd understand the politics of Graces. She would just be like, what? What? Anyway. Took PhD sick leave. No, PhD, I'm so sorry. PhD, who has been clocking in tiredly to Foodie every week. It's fine. Inheritance? Internet? I inherited the internet's PTO. I just have all of the internet's PTO now, actually. Infinite sick days. And I will get paid for doing nothing. No, I should probably consider being good. But I do like yapping. But it's okay, we will still have plenty of time to yap. Because we'll still have plenty of streams this week. Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee! So... tomorrow morning is Grace's, as I said. 10 a.m. EST. And then that'll probably go for several hours. It usually goes for like 4 to 5, give or take. And then at the usual evening time, 8 p.m. EST, we'll be playing Ecosphere, which is another otome game. That was the one I was supposed to play this week. Stand By Me messaged me like over the weekend, over my break, to be like, can you play? And I'd be like, okay. But Ecosphere, I've actually been in talks with them for a couple of weeks now. So this was like planned. And I just forgot to include it because I'm a bit silly. But yeah, that one's been cooking. So I'm excited to try it. It's more like steampunk from what I remember from the press kit and stuff. So if you like steampunk aesthetics, that will be the otome for you. And then I'm off Wednesday. Thursday and Friday are just going back to the streams that I had to cancel the other week. So it'll be the serial tier list and Foodie and Okami, and then members will be a game night. We might also chat a little. And during members, you guys have to remind me to cut off, like, before it gets too close to midnight, because we need to raid Isla-sama's 3D solo concert. We need to. It's necessary. I need to watch it. So we will be doing that for sure after Friday's stream. Remind you? Good. You have to remind me. We will play all the way up until then, but I want to make sure that I raid it on time because I want to watch it and support her. I know that she's been, like, working super freaking hard on that. She's been dedicating, like, so much of her energy to preparing it, so I want to be there to watch the finished product. Since there's a hard cutoff on that stream, surely there's no time limit on this one. Smile. No, there is. No, there is. I have to be good because I have a morning stream. That's the only downside. As much as I love getting to have a dedicated yapping stream like this with OniMon, having the morning stream is always the counterpoint. Finally, after she had to miss her kawaii one, I was so gutted. When we were first told, it was in, like, a big meeting, right? I can't share too much more than that, but, like, the first instinct I had when they were talking about it was thinking about Isla. I care about her so much. I mean, I'm sure she knows this, but, oh god, I'm gonna tear up thinking about it again. But, like, my heart instantly went to Isla. I think I cared more about how it impacted everyone else more than it impacted me. Like, obviously, I was also sad about things that I was losing out on, but I remember my very first instinct was thinking about how Isla was getting such a short end of the stick. It was just so unfair. Man. I mean, especially since Isla was one of my biggest inspirations to even audition to kawaii, I was just like, man. The one girl who I know has been, like, one of the most passionate about being an idol, not getting the chance to shine as a soloist was, like, gutting. I was gutted. Obviously, all of the girls deserve to have 3D and, like, solo lives and all of that stuff. But, like, I don't know, there's just something particular about Isla not getting the chance to that really got to me. So I'm glad that she's worked, has been able to work so hard and, like, you know, pull herself up by her bootstraps and make it work for her. So I really want to make sure I'm there to support her. I've been a Cold Knight for such a long time. And as a Cold Knight, I need to make sure I am there for the princess when she finally gets to do her live show. Isla-sama love. Yeah. I like her so much. The strongest Cold Knight. I don't know about strongest, but I don't know, I really love her. And I'm sure she knows this too. Man. I will do my best to be there. The most puntable Cold Knight. God damn it. Do we have to turn it into an insult at the end? The strongest one is Charlotte, but she's in denial. Probably. The greenest Cold Knight? Whatever. I'll take what I can get, I guess. But I'm still in a very high tier, so... I'm still winning. Whether I am green or puntable or whatever the hell else. I'm still winning. Anyway. That will be after members, so after the last stream we'll raid into Miss Isla-sama's 3D live. And then that'll be it for the week. Week after that, I don't have anything super planned schedule-wise, but I do want to dedicate at least one stream to planning stuff out for the Donathon, because I'm thinking I'm going to start the Donathon on June 1st, and I've been leaning more and more towards making it uncapped, so odds are it might be going at max the whole month. We'll see. I'm really going to be pushing hard for it. We'll see. But it might be starting from the 1st and going until the 30th. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway. I'm scared, but I'll do my best. Anyways. That is the plan. That's what we're looking at. I really need to start winding down so I can get some proper rest for Grace's. So I will be calling this stream here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, even though we mostly spent the stream messing around with fusions. I didn't expect that to happen, but it was fun. And of course, getting to Gap with you guys afterwards and before was always a lot of fun. Well, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone, and until I see you again, Yunotsu!